All right. Hello, everyone. So in this video, I'll be going over another LinkedIn post that I had, and this is actually about something more fundamental. So we will be actually going over, I would say, 3 or 4 pillars of not only Amazon advertising but Amazon itself. So actually, this came this was actually a question from an agency called DEPT, and it was from their PDF Q&A section, and this was actually the main question. So the question was, what are the top 3 ways to improve ad conversions on Amazon? So we just gotta select 3. So I was actually pretty careful selecting those 3. But again, we will be adding and removing and some, but let's dive right in. So first thing first, we will be going over these 3 pillars. It's gonna be pricing, it's gonna be main image, and it's gonna be PPC and SEO, which we can put them together. And the last but not least, it's gonna be conversion rate. I could have put it somewhere else, but technically conversion rate, like everything else, directly affects the conversion rate. So this is more of an indirect pillar. But let's start with the pricing, shall we? With the pricing, what we actually want to do is we want to make sure that our pricing is actually competitive while we are still profitable, right? So there are a couple of things that we need to check. First thing first, this is just one category that I'm in. What we want to do is we want to see our category listing, like how are the top 5 is doing, how are the top 10 is doing, what are their, let's say we are selling bed sheets, what are their sizes, colors, the material itself, and are we actually priced competitively? This is the number one thing that we have to ask, because without the good pricing, what's going to happen is we're going to lose conversion. When we lose conversion, we lost the game already. So this is number one. And what we want to do here is, it's easy to say that, yeah, lower the pricing and you're going to be fine. Of course it's not. So what I'm going to show you here is I'll show you a TACoS calculator, where you can actually come up with different pricing options, different conversion rate options according to the different pricing. And at the end, it will give you what your TACoS would look like. And from there, you can actually find out what your margin would be. So, and please just hit me on, send me a DM on LinkedIn, and I can send this TACoS calculator over to you. This is a pretty simple one, but it's super useful. So let's say that we have a conversion rate. Okay, let's take it this way. So let's say that our product is a $29.99 product, right? So let's say we have different, and let's open this one up. Let's say this is my CVR, right? So, and my pricing was, let's say, $32.99. And with $32.99, I was getting 10% conversion rate. But what I started testing was I wanted to see if I can actually still be profitable with $29.99. So let's say that I lowered my price. And what happened was, let's say my 10% conversion rate turned into 15% conversion rate. So what does this actually mean for you? This is the part where you need to use this calculator to find out. So I'll show you 2 different examples. Let's give me a second. Let me just make this useful for us. A second, please. Yes. So now we should be editor on this one. Yes. So we're gonna create a new row, and then we're gonna copy and paste everything. So this is gonna be our, both of them are our products, right? The only thing that's gonna change is, let's say I have 10% conversion rate, and here I improved my conversion rate from 10 to 15. And my price was what? $32.99. But now, since I lowered my price, my conversion rate improved. Thus, my price dropped, my conversion rate improved. And let's say that cost per clicks are $1. I'm just making this one up again. And the PPC share is 50%. So we are getting 50% of the sales from advertising, 50% sales from the organic sales. So in this case, as you can see, we have a super interesting table. Your TACoS is actually higher on a higher pricing item due to the fact that your conversion rate is actually lower. And when you lower your pricing, your conversion rate increases, and that's why your tacos actually decreases. So what you should be checking is, let's say that with $32.99 you were, I don't know, profitable before the advertising. You were profitable, let's say 30%, so you were left with 15%. But then what you need to calculate here is that with $29.99 without advertising, how much you are profitable, and after 11%, are you still as profitable as you used to be? So if you're as profitable as you used to be, keeping the pricing this way and having a higher conversion rate is way better, just because then Amazon will start working for you. You will generate more and more sales, higher conversion rate, more sales, less advertising. It's just gonna work all well for you, because this is how Amazon works. More sales equals to more sales at the end. All right. So that's why pricing is key. You will be hearing me a lot saying this. We will be talking a lot of pricing versus advertising things, and this is just the intro of what we will be doing moving forward. And the second thing is gonna be the main image. So this is also something that would improve your overall, one, probably conversion rate, two, click-through rate. And what we can do over here is you just need to find out you're standing out. What I mean by that is we might not be able to find so many products standing out here just because this is a pretty mature category. But again, you want to find out something that you can actually stand out. Like for example, rather than putting the bed, they put it in a way that it shows like it is coming with this good looking cover or something like that. So what we want to do is we want to utilize, like for example, they put like some sort of a maybe bamboo, like a bamboo leaf or something like that. That would just stand out. Or here, as we can see, like there is that earth logo, meaning that probably it's something like organic, 100% organic cotton. So as you can see, those are the stuff that are like subtle changes, but that they would help a lot. Here is another one. So it says, it's super small, by the way. I think it could have been maybe bigger, but it says like 400 threads. So probably this is something that is way more thicker than the rest of them, and that's why the pricing is higher. So on the main image, we want to tell a story. And there are pretty good LinkedIn posts that we will be going over, and pretty good examples that we will be all going together in the future. But again, in this video, we are keeping on the pillars, the basic part. And the last one is going to be our favorite part, of course. It is going to be the PPC and SEO. So on this one, what are we looking at? First thing first, of course, this is a PPC channel. So what's going to happen is we will be talking a lot of PPC. So I won't be going over all the PPC topics right away on this video. But if we go over super quickly, what would be the basics, right? So the basics would be the targeting. So what are the keywords that we are targeting? What are the placements on those targetings? Are we targeting keywords that actually make sense? Are we targeting enough keywords? Are we bidding enough on every keyword and such? So these are the parts that we should be checking at. And the other thing is that, again, this is probably includes everything. So we should be testing all of those. We should be testing bidding, placement, and targeting non-stop on the PPC. And again, I'll go over into those topics in way more detail. And what I mean by SEO is, since SEO is also keyword based and a PPC is also keyword based, what we want to do is we want to make sure that they are always aligning. So at the end, let's say I want to rank for a keyword. Let's say I want to rank for red bed sheets. I'm just making this up. Let's say you want to rank for this keyword. What I want to make sure is at the end, I want to see red bed sheets or red bed sheets in like an exact match, both in my advertising targeting, but also on my SEO targeting, where it can be a title. Probably a title would be better. like on bullet points, description, and I would say like when we are talking about the SEO, the importance is gonna be title, bullets, and description, and plus like A plus content. Let's call this description and A plus content. So yeah, but at the end they have to be aligning with the PPC. So again, for the PPC part, I will be going over them one by one, what the targeting means, what the placement means, what the bidding means, how can we change the placements, where can we place our products, how can we test those, we creating single keyword campaigns, rankings, and everything. We will be going over them on different videos and different posts. But for now, this is all the stuff that we'll be covering for this video. So again, just to wrap everything up, if you want to improve our advertising conversion, or if you want to improve our advertising sales overall, there are 3 pillars that we are focusing on: pricing, main image, and precise advertising targeting and SEO, which ends up into overall conversion rate. So yep, that's all. It's Daniel Orkan here. So please feel free to connect me through LinkedIn. And just give me a heads up that you're coming from YouTube, so I know. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.